Pickup trucks dominate American roads for one simple reason. Versatility beats specialization every time. These are the workhorses that handle everything from daily commutes to construction sites, and in 2025, they're more capable than ever. Models like the Ford F-150 and Chevy Silverado 1500 now offer towing capacities pushing 14,000 pounds. Ram 1500 brings back the legendary 5.7-liter Hemi 5.8 in select trims, producing 395 horsepower and that unmistakable rumble truck guys have been missing. These half-ton pickups range from $40,000 to $80,000 depending on configuration, with bed lengths from 5.5 feet to 8 feet. Payload capacity hits 2,300 pounds in some models, and if those practical numbers make sense to you, drop a like to help other truck buyers discover real capability breakdowns, because marketing materials won't tell you about real-world payload compromises with luxury trims. Modern pickups offer everything from turbocharged 4-cylinder engines delivering 25 miles per gallon to massive V8 engines cranking out 400 horsepower. That's why pickups outsell sedans 3-to-1 in rural America, and why contractors, farmers, and weekend warriors all choose the same platform. Semi-trucks move 72% of American freight. Without them, grocery stores empty in 3 days and construction sites shut down completely. Also called 18-wheelers, or tractor-trailers, these are the backbone of logistics, with gross vehicle weights up to 80,000 pounds when fully loaded. The typical semi features a Detroit Cummins or Packer diesel engine producing 400 to 600 horsepower with 1,500 to 2,000 pound-feet of torque. Sleeper cabs stretch 70 to 90 inches behind the driver's seat, essentially creating a mobile bedroom for long-haul drivers covering 500 miles daily. Fuel efficiency averages 6.5 to 7 miles per gallon, which sounds terrible until you realize each truck replaces 4 smaller delivery vehicles. The Freightliner Cascadia dominates sales, followed by the Kenworth T680 and Peterbilt 579. Driver shortages push carriers to offer $80,000 to $100,000 annual salaries, making this one of the best-paying jobs without a college degree. That's why understanding semi-trucks matters for anyone interested in American infrastructure. Dump trucks exist for one purpose: moving massive amounts of loose material from point A to point B as efficiently as possible. Construction sites, mining operations, and road projects depend on these workhorses daily. Standard dump trucks handle 10 to 14 cubic yards of material, with payload capacities from 13,000 to 18,000 pounds. Heavy-duty models push that to 20 cubic yards and 25,000 pounds. The hydraulic lift system generates 30,000 to 50,000 psi of pressure to raise beds weighing several tons, dumping loads in 15 to 30 seconds. Triaxle dump trucks distribute weight across 3 rear axles, allowing 54,000 pounds legal payload on highways. Engines range from 300 to 450 horsepower, typically diesel inline-6 or V8 configurations, built for low-end torque rather than top speed. Most dump trucks top out at 55 miles per hour because they're built for durability, not velocity. Mack, Peterbilt, Kenworth, and International dominate this segment with prices from $150,000 to $200,000 for new units. The dump truck's simplicity is its strength, with mechanical systems that last decades under brutal conditions. Flatbed trucks solve the problem. Regular enclosed trucks can't touch. Oversized loads, awkward shapes, and materials that need crane access all require open-deck hauling. These trucks feature completely flat cargo beds without sides or roofs, typically measuring 8 feet wide and 20 to 53 feet long depending on configuration. Load versatility drives commercial operations, where standard box trucks fail completely. Stake bed configurations add removable side panels for containing loose materials while maintaining top-loading access. Payload capacity ranges from 20,000 to 48,000 pounds, with heavy-duty flatbeds handling construction equipment, steel beams, and prefabricated building sections. 2025 Ford F-550 and Ram 5500 chassis cabs serve as popular flatbed bases for commercial operators, offering up to 12,750 pounds payload with aftermarket beds. Securing cargo requires chains, straps, and binders, rated for specific weight classes, with Department of Transportation regulations mandating proper load distribution and tie-down protocols. Flatbed operators earn premium rates because specialized cargo handling requires skill and licensing most drivers lack. That's why construction companies and equipment haulers choose flatbeds over standard trucks. Fire trucks pack entire fire stations into mobile response units. These aren't regular trucks painted red. They're purpose-built emergency response platforms costing $500,000 to $1.2 million each. Modern apparatus carries 500 to 1,000 gallons of water, 30 to 50 gallons of foam concentrate, and pump systems flowing 1,000 to 2,000 gallons per minute at 150 psi. Aerial ladder trucks extend 75 to 105 feet with hydraulic stabilizers supporting 1,000 pounds at full extension. Siding accommodates 6 firefighters in full gear with SCBA bottles, tools, and medical equipment instantly accessible through compartmentalized storage. Diesel engines produce 450 to 600 horsepower because response time depends on acceleration, not top speed. Most fire apparatus tops out at 68 miles per hour with weight ranging from 35,000 to 60,000 pounds fully loaded. Custom builds take 12 to 18 months from order to delivery, with departments specifying every detail from pump placement to LED lighting configurations. These trucks define municipal emergency capability for decades. Off-road trucks laugh at pavement. Purpose-built for terrain that stops regular vehicles cold, these rigs feature lifted suspensions, locking differentials, and aggressive tires designed to conquer mud, rocks, and sand. The 2025 Ford F-150 Raptor remains the benchmark with 450 horsepower from its twin-turbo VV6. Fox racing shocks providing 13 inches of front travel and 14 inches rear, plus 37-inch all-terrain tires as standard equipment. Ram TRX counters with a supercharged 6.2-liter V8 cranking, 702 horsepower and 650 pound-feet, making it the most powerful production truck ever built. Chevy's Silverado ZR2 brings multi-matic dampers and front and rear electronic locking differentials for serious rock crawling capability. These trucks ride 2 to 4 inches higher than standard models, with approach angles exceeding 30 degrees and departure angles over 23 degrees. Skid plates protect vital components, while off-road modes adjust throttle response, transmission mapping, and traction control for specific terrain types. Prices range from $75,000 to $110,000, and enthusiasts modify them further with aftermarket bumpers, winches, and lighting systems. That's why off-road trucks dominate overlanding communities and desert racing. Monster trucks aren't trucks anymore. They're purpose-built 10,000-pound performance machines wrapped in fiberglass truck bodies. Each one costs $200,000 to $300,000 to build from scratch with custom-fabricated tubular steel frames, independent suspension on all 4 corners, and nitrogen-charged racing shocks measuring 30 inches tall. Supercharged V8 engines produce 1,500 to 2,000 horsepower running on methanol fuel, burning through 2.5 gallons per run during 90-second performances. Those iconic 66-inch tall tires cost $2,500 each, and last only a few events before requiring replacement. Monster trucks jump 30 feet in the air, crushing cars and executing backflips that generate 8 G-forces on landing. The driver sits center-mounted in a custom racing seat with 5-point harness, surrounded by roll cage protection meeting USHRA safety standards. Remote ignition shutoffs allow officials to stop trucks instantly if drivers lose control. Professional monster truck drivers, trained for years mastering throttle control and weight transfer techniques required for stunts that look simple but demand split-second precision. Grave Digger, Bigfoot, and Monster Mutt headline touring events drawing 50,000 spectators per show. These machines represent the ultimate expression of truck culture taken to its most extreme form. Military trucks operate where roads don't exist, and failure means mission compromise. The 2025 Oshkosh JLTV replaced the Humvee with 60,000 pounds towing capacity, independent suspension providing 20 inches of wheel travel, and armor protection against severe external damage and heavy impacts. Its turbocharged diesel V8 produces 340 horsepower while achieving 14 miles per gallon with run-flat tires capable of traveling 30 miles after catastrophic damage. The FMTV series handles 2.5 to 10-ton payloads across desert, Arctic, and jungle environments, with central tire inflation systems adjusting pressure remotely for changing terrain. Military specifications demand operation in temperatures from minus 50 degrees Fahrenheit to 120 degrees Fahrenheit and submersion in 60 inches of water. Advanced communication systems, GPS navigation, and night vision integration turn these trucks into mobile command platforms, coordinating operations across remote areas. The Army ordered 50,000 JLTVs at $400,000 per unit, replacing aging fleets with modern technology protecting soldiers during transport and reconnaissance missions. These trucks prove engineering excellence under conditions that destroy civilian vehicles, representing the pinnacle of durability and capability where compromise isn't acceptable and reliability means survival. Subscribe for more truck insights, hit like if you learned something, and comment below. Which truck would you choose for work? See you next time.